Hi, it's me, your pal Steven, and I today am going to do my first test training video for Shapr3D. And I'm going to show you something which is the power of the intersect tool, which I think is intersection tool, which I believe is probably the best, most fun tool to use on here if you want to consider this being fun, but it is. There's a lot of things you can do with it. So let me show you how to make a curved diamond shape, which is kind of easy to make when you use the intersection tool. So first thing I'm going to do, we're going to go to the left side, and this is kind of like a beginner tutorial. So we're going to go to left view by clicking on this here. Then we're going to go to the sketch tool, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go to the line tool, and then we're going to take the line tool and we're going to go left, right. We're going to go over 200 inches. Whatever what size you want to make it, doesn't make a difference. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the line tool. We're going to go up here, stop, up, hit the right key, mouse key, click here, and then what we're going to do is we're going to hit the right key, mouse key, disengage the line tool, then we're going to go to the arc tool. Arc tool, we're going to go here. And we're going to go all the way up the top here. And we're going to just give it a curve, a random curve. It's going to be 45 degrees. Then we're going to do the exact same thing, going from the top here, going here, connecting this point. Let's go to 45 degrees. Hit the escape tool. Now we've disengaged our tools, or shut them off, whatever you want to call it. So what we have right now is the profile. So if you were to look at this finished object, you can see from here, curving up, curving down, here. That is the profile of our object. So the next thing we're going to do, we're going to go to the 3D view. Thank you. And what we're going to do is we're going to extrude this. And it needs to be extruded. The key thing here is it needs to be extruded out further than the width of this object, and I'll show you why a little bit later. And I'll show you why. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take a copy of this. So we're going to double click on it so the whole thing is, so the whole object is selected. Then what we're going to do is we're going to hit the copy tool. Then what we're going to do is we're going to make a copy and rotate it on its center 90 degrees. And as you can see, this is not as long as it should be. It needs to be a little bit longer. So let's hit Control Z, and we're going to make this a little bit wider. We'll do that. There we go. Double click. Do the same thing. Copy. Hit the rotation tool, and we're going to rotate it 90 degrees. Now what we're going to do is that we're going to hit the intersection tool, and we're going to have this this is going to be, of course, selected. And what you can see is what you're going to see is approximately the profile of this, of our final object, if you go around here, but it will be better illustrated this way. So then we're going to go more, intersect tool, we're going to select this, and we're going to hit done. And now what we have is our little diamond shape here. I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to hide this. And we have our little curved diamond shape. It kind of looks like the end of a curtain rod. Kind of looks like also an arrowhead off of a crossbow bolt. You make up what the heck you want it to be. Now here comes the real magic of doing this whole tool. This is what we're going to do next. Is we're going to select this in full, and we're going to do copy again. And then what we're going to do is we're going to rotate it 45 degrees. We're going to do the same thing again. Intersect, select, boom, done. Now what we have here is a curved diamond shape. Very pretty, huh? Now here's where the magic of this, now this would be a pain in the neck to make. Otherwise, if you were not using the intersect tool, you could do it through, I'd guess, through Loft, and then do some scaling and all that other stuff, but this is the easiest way of doing it. Now, if we want more sides to it, what do you think we're going to do? We're going to select it again, copy, and then we're going to rotate it again. More. Intersect. Select. Boink. Done. Isn't that pretty?